Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel for a brand new video. In today's video, we are talking about the pros and cons of purchasing and owning a home. So for those of you that didn't see, or if you're new, my husband and I purchased a home back in December and we have been loving it. And I recently posted the empty house tour last month. So if you're interested in viewing that and seeing what our house looked like before we brought our furniture in and everything, you can see it and I'll post it here somewhere. But yeah, we had overall a positive experience purchasing a home. My mom is a real estate broker, so it's not like I am new to that industry. I'm not new to looking at homes, so I knew pretty much what to look for. So we were super excited to purchase that home. So just having both of our parents to guide us was really beneficial in our home buying process and just overall maintaining our home. So what are some pros of owning a home? So the first pro of purchasing and owning a home would be privacy. And it's just nice because regardless of whether you own a home by yourself or you own a home with a family member or a significant other or a friend or whatever that may be, it's important just to have your own space, whether that is just because you're an introvert or you're someone that just really loves doing things alone and just having a safe space for you to just completely decompress and be completely yourself and, be able to just do whatever. You could just chill in your room or on the couch and not have to entertain anybody. The second pro of purchasing and owning a home is entertaining. You can have guests over whenever you want. They can stay whenever and how long you want. And it's just great to be able to have your friends over and you don't feel like you are making other people uncomfortable if you guys are staying up late or playing music or video games or whatever that may be. And you don't have to worry about only having a specific room for them to hang out in or whatever, just because you don't have roommates, if that makes sense. You might, but for me, I don't. I live with my husband, but that's not really a roommate situation. But it's just nice to be able to entertain as many people as you want for as long as you want, whenever you want. Another pro of owning a home is tax write-offs. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of that, but it's important because you get different incentives for purchasing a home and owning it. And it's if you want to own a home and rent it out, that's another incentive. You have some residual income coming in. Another couple of pros of owning a home are that you get to build equity on your home and you also get to build your credit because you are consistently making mortgage payments every month, which on your credit report is going to show that you are a consistent person, you are dependable, and you are able to handle higher loans. Really, it's just an overall solid investment. So if you want to own a home, it's just really great overall. Another pro for owning a home is it's completely customizable. You don't have to ask anybody else if you can put carpet down, knock out a wall, build a wall, paint the walls, install a fireplace, anything. It's all up to you, which is great. You can add on more floors to your home if you really want to. It's expensive. You're going to pay for it, but at least you can do whatever you want with it and not have to ask for permission, which is great. Another pro of owning a home is that in the long run, you'll end up spending less money than you would if you continued to rent over time. So, your landlord can go up on your rent, but essentially, like when you rent, you have less space usually, unless you're renting a home or a condo, because some condos are bigger than some homes. But you end up having less space when you rent. You end up having to abide by somebody else's rules. You end up having to usually pay for parking or a garage or whatever that may be. You have different HOA fees. Of course, if you're in a house, you might live in a subdivision. Sometimes you do have to pay HOA fees, but it really depends. And then also, you just don't get the tax incentives that homeowners get. So it's kind of really great. But that's leading me into some of the cons of owning a home, which I'm going to talk about right now. So the first con of owning a home is that you're responsible for everything. With renting, usually the landlord is responsible if anything breaks down, if something stops working, if someone breaks into the building and steals, the water heater or something. Not likely, but it happens. And if you own a home, you're responsible for all of that. So you got to make sure that you have a security system. You have to make sure that you have enough money saved up in case your pipes burst, in case you're getting water damage in your basement, in case someone, you know, breaks into your house or steals something or damages something, whatever. Of course, there is insurance for all of that, and renters also have insurance, but just keep that in mind. And also, like, repairs for anything. You want to paint your walls, you got to pay for that, and it's thousands of dollars. You want to, you know, swap out your hardwood for tile. Please don't, because hardwood is beautiful and very expensive. So please don't put tile in another room. What I'm just trying to say is that there are a lot of expenses with owning a home. Even lawn care, which is my next con. Lawn care, landscaping, all of that. You have to make sure that your house looks neat, because, you know, being a part of a neighborhood, you have to make sure that you're also helping to maintain the equity and the overall aesthetic of the neighborhood. You want your house to look good. You spending your money on it, you might as well make sure that it looks nice, clean, tidy, and all of that jazz. Lawn care is expensive. Lawn care, if you do it yourself, is very time consuming. And you have to make sure that you know what you're doing with planting, you know, flowers and all types of stuff. You want to plant herbs in your backyard or whatever. You have to take a lot of time and a lot of money and a lot of care and love into your plants. Another con of owning a home is if, which it has happened multiple times in the past before. If the market tanks, you're stuck with that house with no, I won't say no, but very little equity. And it's going to suck trying to resell it to anybody, because no one's going to have money to purchase a home. And then if you do find someone to purchase your home, it's going to be far less than what it was worth when you first bought it. And you're just not going to get your money's worth. And then when you go to purchase a new home, wherever you go, you won't have enough money. Well, you might, you probably will. God willing, you have enough money for that. But it won't be as lucrative as it would have been if the market is great and doing better. Quite frankly, I don't really have a ton of cons for owning a home. It's all pretty much positive. I thoroughly enjoy it, and it's just an overall great investment. As I've said before, you have your privacy, and I just love being able to customize my home, making a home with my husband and my future children and grandchildren. And it's just nice as, like, not only for yourself, but as a family heirloom. You can have more generational wealth, which is also a pro, and pass it along to your children if they want to rent it out, if they want to knock it down and start from scratch and build the house that they want. They still own, you know, that land is theirs, and it's just nice to have something to keep within the family. And we probably won't stay at this house very long. However, just having the memories here and being able to have the space to entertain our family and friends and just enjoy our lives is just more than we could have ever asked for. So I really hope that this video was beneficial for you. I hope that it helps you make great decisions for whether you would like to rent or own a home or a condo or townhouse or whatever it is that you like. You might want to get one of those tiny homes or a trailer or whatever. Do what is right for you. Do what's right for your family. Do what's right for you financially. And I guarantee you that you are going to feel great about whatever space that you choose. And just make sure that you are making the decision for yourself and not allowing other people's opinions. Decide what house you get, how big of a house you get, how much money you're spending, because ultimately you're the only one paying the bills. If you have any other questions about the home buying process, feel free to leave it down in the comments. Feel free to DM me. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in a brand new video real soon. Bye.